Every morning Maria opened her salon before the buses filled, before the world remembered her name. In long days, this little salon wasn't just her business. Before the streets fully woke up, before the shops unlocked, she believed in honest work, in tired hands paying honest bills. It was her promise to survive. Maria built everything herself. No shortcuts, no favors, no one to lean on when things got hard. Every braid carried patience. Every client knew her smile, but no one knew how heavy that smile really was, because smiling was cheaper than explaining exhaustion. That night, Maria lay on the bed beside Raphael. They laughed. They jizzed. They joked about nothing important. The kind of laughter that makes you forget tomorrow exists. Raphael brushed her hair back gently. His voice was soft, familiar, safe. She felt normal. For a moment. Then Raphael spoke, just casually. He said he needed help. Just for a while. Just until things stabilized. Maria didn't interrupt him. She listened the way tired people listen, half hoping the problem solves itself. Her mind drifted. Bills, rent notices, electricity warnings, late payments stacked like quiet threats. She remembered staring at them every night, pretending tomorrow would somehow fix everything. She exhaled. Then she reached for her debit card. Maria placed the card into Raphael's hand, slowly, deliberately, and trusted him with the last thing she had. Days later, Raphael sat at a cafe with Sophia, relaxed, smiling, unburdened. This was not the face of a struggling man. He handed Sophia the card, like it meant nothing. They laughed. They leaned closer. Then they kissed. And Sophia believed every word he told her. Excited Sophia walked into a salon not knowing whose it was. What she wants she got. Luxury nails. Then lashes. New hair. New confidence. Accessories. Bags. Jewelry. Sophia smiled, never asking where the money came from. It was time for payment. And Maria's phone began to vibrate. One alert. Then another. Then another. Her hands slowed. Her chest tightened. This wasn't groceries. This wasn't rent. This was betrayal. Dressed as beauty. Her fingers trembled as she stared at the screen. Swipe after swipe. Each alert felt heavier than the last. Maria looked up to look at her customer again. This is no coincidence, she told herself. She didn't need explanations. Laughter told her everything. Sophia under the dryer. Relaxed. Comfortable. Trust doesn't break loudly. It breaks quietly. Right in front of you. Maria didn't scream. She didn't cry. She stepped outside, still looking at Sophia in bewilderment. Then she called the police before she could leave. She also arrested Raphael. She simply stopped protecting him. And sometimes, that silence is the loudest accusation. Raphael knelt. He cried. He begged. He promised change. Words poured out faster than sincerity. Maria listened and felt nothing. The truth came out slowly. Every swipe of that card had fed an addiction. Gambling, debt, desperation disguised as charm. He wasn't unlucky. He was irresponsible. That night, Maria returned to her salon alone. She cried. Not for him, but for herself. Then she tore the card in half. Not out of anger, but rage, regret, betrayal. The tears won't stop coming. Months passed. The salon grew again. Stronger. This time, she stood alone. Single. At least now. No man was milking her dry. Outside her salon, everything looked different. Modernized. Bright. And Maria, she smiled. Not because life was perfect, but because she survived. Because trust may break, but a woman who rebuilds herself never does. If you enjoyed this story, like, follow and share for more interesting stories like this.